Now let's talk about Pisces ascendants and what's happening with Pisces ascendants as far as the year 2025 is concerned. This is the year of Mars, the year of Mangal, because it adds up to 9, which is the number of Mars or Mangal. So I hope there is Mangal hi Mangal as far as 2025 is concerned, but the fire is going to rise. It's going to be a fiery year. It's going to be an eventful year. And Mars for you is your second and the ninth lord. So, from that matter, it is a very important year for you, for your fortune, for your dharma, and for your finances and family, because this is what Mars represents as far as Pisces ascendants are concerned. It is your Bhagyesha, it is a significant year for you. And this year, there are some big shifts that are happening as far as planetary energies are concerned. So I'm making a very unique video taking into account Saturn's transit, Rahu and Ketu's transit, and Jupiter's transit. Very similar to what I made in 2024. And of course, I did learn that a number of astrologers on YouTube did take some inspiration from that video, so which is very good to see. And of course, we are there to help each other, we are there to support each other. And this is how we should help all of us, and at the same time, expand and share our knowledge in an unconditional manner as well, right? So here I'm going to take into account all of these four planets, Saturn, Jupiter, and the shadowy planets Rahu and Ketu, because whenever they change signs, and all of them are changing signs in 2025 within a period of 2 to 3 months, this creates shift of energies, this activates cycles, and of course this creates life events, this triggers life events which are likely to occur over the next few months. And what you could do, certain tips that you could take from this video, what are the houses that are getting activated, what are the remedies for you as Pisces ascendants. I'm going to talk about that. Let's begin with your ascendant lord, Jupiter, lord of the ascendant. It also rules your 10th house. So it rules yourself, your body, your personality, your vitality, your immunity, who you are, your intelligence. It also rules your 10th house of work, your karma, your actions in the society, what you do to survive, sustain yourself in this world. And of course, it plays a very important role for you because it's your Lagna Lord and your 10th Lord, two Kendras. And Jupiter is making a transit in your 4th house in another Kendra. So one thing which is interesting for Pisces ascendants and all the dual signs, both Saturn and Jupiter are making transit in Kendra houses. So your decision making is going to be very strong. And Jupiter and Saturn share a quadrant relationship. They share a 4-10 relationship here, or a 10-4 relationship as far as this particular year is concerned, which is quite favorable, which is the best sambandha that these two planets can have, which is the natural rulers of dharma and the karma houses. Okay, so Jupiter's transit for you is trying to bring in financial opportunities, is of course helping you facilitate a lot of networking, a lot of ideas, and at the same time, it is enhancing your communication because it is going to make you a lot more self-expressive. Fourth house is the house of public. Okay, besides being the house of mother, homeland, we see public from fourth house. So 10th house is the house of work, and of course, those who we work with is seen from the fourth house itself, so the 410 axis. So it will make you very expressive. It will make you generate a lot of ideas. So you'd like to become like an idea generator because we see ideas from the fourth house. We see fundamental knowledge, fundamental education is seen from the fourth house, which is the primary education. All the schooling is seen from the fourth house. So this will, in some way, put you back to school to build your fundamentals. So you would want to look back at some of your decisions, of course, reflect on your past knowledge and leverage from your previous knowledge to improve your current work. And in this video, I'm going to talk about your career, I'm going to talk about love, relationship, your wealth, and of course, a little bit on health and well being as well. So, this is something I'd be sharing with you. Now, Jupiter here is not a very, again, a bad placement for Jupiter because it's making a transit in the Kendra houses. It's your Lagna Lord. It is forming a yoga in transit. Okay. And it is going to focus a lot on bringing stable financial opportunities for you to expand your communication and, of course, a greater sense on your personal well being. Certain things that you would like to take up, which you're interested in, your hobbies, your interests, because it's your 10th Lord making a transit in the 4th house. You would like to create a sense of balance between your personal and professional life. See, Jupiter is anyway making a connection with your 10th house. If you see, by the virtue of double transit, both Jupiter and Saturn are aspecting your 10th house. So, workplace related change and growth this year is inevitable. You are definitely getting some sort of growth as far as work, job, profession, business is concerned, in case your dasha antadasha is supportive. This period is going to put you in a better place. So be prepared for a lot of work related changes as far as the next few months are concerned. You need to be absolutely prepared for it. Now, Jupiter is aspecting your eighth house by its fifth special aspect, special drishti. So there is learning related to eighth house matters. So you will learn about occult, Jyotish, astrology, any hidden subjects. You would like to do research. You would like to, conduct and of course learn a lot. You would like to deep dive into subjects. Whatever you learn, you would like to deep dive in it to understand the real meanings and of course feelings as well. And this will be quite instrumental for you to get an overall self awareness because you will apply in the 12th house, which is your self consciousness, which is your self actualization. We also see 12th house as the house of great potential, okay, of what you can do, what you can give into this world. So it will make you very much philanthropic. You would like to donate to others, you would like to help to others, you would like to share your knowledge with others. Whatever secrets you learn, you uncover, you do a research, then you would like to share that research with others. So, for example, if you're in academics, you might write research papers, you might work on patents, you might uncover, discover new things. And that is something which will give you huge recognition because you would like to share it. If you're some a technical expert, you might work on some very breakthrough discoveries during this time in case your dasha antadasha is supportive. So make sure that you use these energies because this could give you recognition in public. Okay, so this is something which is an opportunity for you and how you can capitalize on this opportunity. Jupiter is aspecting your 12th house by its ninth special aspect. Of course, there's a greater focus on donations, on helping others, on, of course, giving what you can, and at the same time, working to focus on your sleep because your sleep could be disruptive over the next few months, and that is something which you have to focus on for your own health and well-being. Otherwise, you can have some health issues during this year. So, health and well-being is going to be the focus of the hour as far as this particular transit is concerned. Thankfully, Saturn is going to bring in a lot of discipline in your life, a greater sense of purpose, a greater sense of focus, and of course, would make you, I mean, you might get these cold energies as well, so it might make you cold, but at the same time, you need to focus on expanding and working on your Jupiter so that you're recognized out in the open. Jupiter is going to expand your assets, your comforts, so any real estate investment that you make could be quite fruitful for you. So you could build assets during this time, all matters, vehicles, properties, real estate. So this could be particularly favorable time for these matters or pursuits. Saturn on the other side is making a transit in your ascendant. So welcome Shani Dev in your ascendant. It is Maran Karaka position for it, which means a death-like position. So this, of course, Saturn loses significance here. So you'll have to work very hard this year. Okay, if you have to bring in discipline in your life, you'll have to work very hard towards it. You could have shifting tendencies. You might procrastinate things. You might delay things. Okay, this could bring in a lot of slowness in your life. So you'll have to put in extra efforts. Make sure that you're prepared for it. Do not shy away from putting efforts. See, Saturn is your 11th lord and your 12th lord. It's more of a neutral planet for you. So 11th lord rules your gains. 12th lord rules the ability to help others. It also rules your expenditure. So a lot of expenditure is coming in ascendant. Put your expenditure on good things, on good deeds, on dharma, on other people, and of course your family. Work towards your family. If you consciously increase your expenses towards your family matters, this will be beneficial for you. So cut down on irrelevant expenditure, cut down on your impulsive buying decision, impulsive shopping, and try to incur expenditure on good things. Do good for elders. Donate towards elders, old age homes, to old people, elder people, to labor class, to helpers, to workers. These are the kind of donations you need to make this year. It is an ultimate remedy for you, which is going to help you all the while. Of course, you will have to work very hard because Saturn somehow loses the significance as far as first house is concerned, but this will eventually bring in a sense of discipline. If you've been trying to focus a lot on your physical well being, this could be your time to put your routine back on track of exercising, eating right, and of course, going to the gym and hitting those weights. And and of course achieving those goals, or at least working closer towards achieving those goals. Saturn's aspecting your third house by its third special aspect, which indicates growth related to matters of third house, growth of your valor, growth of your change. Okay, so change is inevitable. You will change either your job, or you could also change your residence or your place where you live. At least you will do some sort of work, good work in your home, right? If it's a good renovation, you would like to do that. And this will also make you more courageous. See, the third house also indicates journey. So you would likely to travel, go on short journeys. Um, in case you already live outside of your home country, you're likely to do some real estate investment there. So you're likely to build some asset, because we see third house as building a house outside of your homeland as well, because it's fourth from your 12th house. And your 12th house already will also have Rahu making a transit. For those people who are planning to move abroad, settle outside, this could be a favorable time for you. Okay, because Jupiter somehow is also supporting work related trips or growth, and at the same time fundamental knowledge, fundamental education. Saturn's also aspecting your 10th house by its special aspect. So workplace related growth, workplace related progress is inevitable. Both Jupiter and Saturn are supportive. If not anything, your decision making is going to be good. Look up to Jupiter, remedy related to Jupiter, hold on to Jupiter, trust your wisdom, trust a sense of knowledge. Your decision needs to be driven by your knowledge and your wisdom, and a little bit of maturity there. Okay, so you'll make very good decisions as far as work is concerned, and you will get new opportunities. Sometimes I won't be surprised that you might have like two or three jobs, offers at the same time, or opportunities at the same time, which you will have to select, and that could cause a sense of conflict in case your dasha is supportive during this time. But this will not come easy for you. You will have to work very hard as far as 2025 is concerned. So let's talk about Rahu and Ketu. Okay. Now, before that, Saturn is also aspecting your seventh house, but that's only a 50% aspect. So some relationship karma is also there. There could be delay as far as relationship matters are concerned. And any which way, when Saturn's making a transit in the ascendant, it brings slowness in your life. So, of course, things could be delayed. You may not get the desired result at the time that you want. You will still get the result, but not within that stipulated time frame. So, you'll have to have patience, perseverance, build your resilience, and of course, the ability to get back on track. Rahu and Ketu, it is activating your 12th and 6th axis. Okay, so trying to balance your emotions and social interactions, and of course, creating a sense of harmony between your spiritual life and your personal life, your daily routines and your spiritual quotient, your higher self consciousness as well. Ketu does very well in the sixth house, on spiritual matters. See, Ketu is your core ninth lord. And if it is making a transit in your sixth house, this is the time to defeat your enemies, overcome opposition. Lord of Dharma is coming in the sixth house of daily routine. So it will help you overcome your enemies and defeat your enemies by good decision making. So any competitive activities that you engage yourself in, this could be benefited for you. Your bhagya will be favorable in jobs. You need to have a lot of decluttering, de-cleansing in your daily life. We also see Shadaripu, or six enemies of the mind, from the sixth house. So you need to practice meditation, okay, to unleash your potential, right? Work on your mind, of course, to expand the potential. It has huge unlimited potential, and this is something which you have to foster. So it is going to definitely make you a lot more spiritual as far as this particular time period is concerned. See, even Jupiter is in the fourth house. Special aspects are on the eighth house and 12th house. So your 4, 8, 12 axis, and your sixth house, Ketu, is pretty active. 4, 8, 12, and 6. These houses are very active. It's a very spiritual time for you. Spiritual growth is inevitable. And if you grow spiritually, it will ensure that your Rahu is channelized very well. So Rahu is your core 12th lord making a transit into 12th house. It could bring foreign visits. It could increase your expenditure. But Jupiter is trying to keep this Rahu under check, because Jupiter is aspecting this Rahu. So at least for more than half of the transit, it is under Rahu's aspect. Rahu is also aspecting Jupiter in return. Okay. but Jupiter's aspect is stronger. So it wants to foster your ability to donate others, help others. And of course, I have mentioned that from a remedial point of view, what is that you must do as far as this particular time period is concerned. Leverage that sense, practice yoga, sadhana, meditate, and Rahu gives mixed results as far as 12th house is concerned. So this will depend on your natal placement of Saturn and how this is placed in your chart and the kind of dasha antadasha that you're running through. Avoid any kind of indulgence. Okay. If you work with foreigners, people from other cultures, other background, you're likely to get some benefit from these people. You're likely to increase your database if you work with people from other countries or other cultures. And this is how you'll be able to influence those people and get some benefits from those people. If you were to make a move abroad, travel to a foreign land, maybe it could be a stepping stone for you to obtain a permanent position or a permanent settlement because your 12th lord is making a transit in your ascendant and Rahu is making a transit in the 12th house. So next 18 months, because your 4th house is also active, Jupiter will also go in the 5th house later towards the end of the year for a brief period and then in 2026 as well. So next 18 to 24 months could be quite significant for you to make a move abroad. And this could be for work related reasons. Health need a constant check. So you need to focus on ensuring that you go for a routine health checkup. You keep your health at check, particularly um, look after any digestive issues that could cause during this time. So drink plenty of water, make sure that you keep yourself hydrated. There's a lot of fire that's perhaps there, and you need to keep your health at check. So liver related issues, digestive issues. So these are some of the things that you have to be mindful of. Eat right, exercise, drink plenty of water, and try to stay focused on your health and well-being as far as year 2025 is concerned. Work-related progress is inevitable if you work on your personal development all through the year and take very good decisions. This is a time for you to decide and be very decisive. In case you're not sure, take a suggestion from someone who's old, someone who brings in some wisdom, some experience. That person could really guide you and support you. And that could be a colleague or someone at workplace as well. Those people could really help you, support you in making decisions. Your environment at workplace is likely to improve. You're likely to build very good relationship with people who you work with as far as the year 2025 is concerned. And I wish you the very best. May you have a wonderful year 2025.